Oops, that's not where we wanted to go. That's more like it. GLHF, yo! Those are the words of Neytpoh in the second game here at the best of 3 in the 4 Players League, powered by Sennheiser, as Nerciho and Neytpoh are heading into their second game. This time on Shakura's Plateau, and Nerciho with an impressive performance on the last map. Neytpoh trying a little bit of a different style, and he did not really succeed. Nerciho went for Mutalisk, went for the base race, and he won it. Effortlessly, he was able to take Neytpoh down. He just completely outplayed him, countered the strategy of Neytpoh. And okay, they're just talking a little bit about the schedule. Very interesting. Might have to play best of 1 in a cup in between games. Already expecting a third game to take place, and Neytpoh is like, yeah, we'll see. Interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what actually happens here. I guess we might we might be in for a treat regarding the chat in these games. And Neytpoh is once again starting. This is really odd. He's once again starting with the gateway first, and this time on Shakura's Plateau, which is in general one of the maps where you really can start with a forge first, because it's just so easy to hold. And the thing is that this is a little bit of what we see by Feast quite often. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he is going to play this. While Nerciho is relying on his strategy once again. We even have the pylon down at the low ground now, so he tries apparently to go for a similar build that he used on the last map, where he started with a forge, with a gateway first, but transitioned into a forge expand after he started with his first cybernetics. And Nerciho is like, fuck, what? Oh, he tried to build a hatch and cancel it into an evolution chamber, and it's not as easy as it looks. I sometimes fail with it as well if you try to block. What you can do is you just build a hatch, you cancel it immediately, there will be a little bit of creep left, and if you place down an evolution chamber right away, then you will be able to completely block this spot for a while. But well, if you don't hit the perfect timing, then suddenly you will be not in a position anymore where you can use the evolution chamber, and you will have just wasted a little bit of time. So definitely a problem that Nerciho just encountered as well. And here's once again the chrono boost on the gateway and on the cybernetics core. Nerciho with his gasless expand at this point. The harvester count is in favor of Neytpoh, and well, it's a very interesting idea that I have lost my battle.net. Thank you, Blizzard, for telling me. But apparently my achievement services have been restored. I'm so happy about this. So maybe I can now get the... There should be a couple of caster achievements. There should be a couple of caster achievements. Maybe like use 500 words per minute for the duration of 5 minutes, and then you get some kind of a golden megaphone or whatever. That would actually be really cool. You should get an avatar for this. Well, we have a nice run by with only 3 Zerglings. Will they be able to kill the pylon? This would be so funny, as Neytpoh is trying to do exactly the same thing that he did on the last map, putting on aggression. And this is going to be close. The pylon is actually going to die. He's taking down the pylon. This is so cool. He's able with only 3 Zerglings to take down the pylon. Nice run by here. And did he lose? Did he just lose a stalker? Okay, I have to check. Did he just lose a stalker? Like, really? I kind of think he did. I really think that he just lost one of the stalkers. I was pretty sure that there was a stalker in the mix, and he must have lost it. There's one stalker, there we have the second stalker, and the third. So, I'm not 100% sure, guys, but I think that he just lost one of his stalkers in addition to the pylon. Ooh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. This should not happen. And let's have a quick look into the main base right now. Still on 1 gate, which is kind of the strategy that he used before already, and that did not work all that well. But, yep, 2 Stalkers left. They take down a few of the Zerglings, but look, speed is not done. Cancels one of the Spine Crawlers. Nerciho is playing a little bit greedy here, apparently. A quick look at the Harvest account reveals that he's on 28 now, getting 2 additional Spine Crawlers. I would even say this is a little bit odd. I'm not quite sure what kind of strategy Nerciho is using here. He doesn't even have speed yet. He certainly has the resources to get it, and there it is. 10 additional drones as well. But what is Neytpoh doing? Is he really transitioning into the same style that he used on the last map? Starting with the robotics here once again, and transitioning into the very, very fast robotic spay, and therefore the Colossi tech? It didn't work out all that well against Nerciho on map number 1, which was Antigua. Maybe here, but I would be a bit surprised to see him use exactly the same strategy. This Stalker is doing a great job as killing Zerglings. He already has 6 and is just now trying to retreat, and he will be able to get away because there is just no way that these Zerglings are going to catch up. It's not gonna happen, especially without speed. And here comes the robotics facility as with the Twilight Council. It could be Blink Stalkers. Observer, observer, where are you? And the Stalker died. How did he catch the Stalker? Neytpoh is losing so many units here completely unnecessarily. He lost the Stalker as well. The Stalker was not able to escape. It's nowhere to be seen. There was one Stalker with only a few hit points left, but apparently Nerciho was able to catch it after all. And there's the Blink. There's Blink, +1 attack. Maybe something that Nerciho won't expect here. At this point, he doesn't even have a Roach Warren. Nerciho does not have a Roach Warren. And Nerciho doesn't have any scouting information. He has no idea. He has no idea. 3rd base now for Nerciho, but he seems to be a bit off here. This attack might do a lot of damage. This might really do a lot of damage. Nerciho is going for the Spire attack right away. He wants to use those Mutalisks. He wants to go for a Mutalisk heavy style once again, and Blink Stalkers are very good in order to defend against Mutalisk harass. So, not quite sure if this is going to work well. And the problem that Nerciho is going to face is he has a few Spine Crawlers. He does have them, but the Blink Stalkers, they can just blink up here. Or here. They can also blink up here. Could blink up here. Wherever they want, as long as there's one observer. And then the Spine Crawlers are kinda useless. What did he actually spot? He knows what's happening now. He kinda knows what's happening. He saw the Twilight Council and he's like, uh-oh. This is not good. This is not good. And we have the infestation bit immediately, but it might already be too late. It might already be too late. He's warping units down to the low ground, and he is going for the Dark Shrine immediately. The DT follow-up, and these Blink Stalkers, how much damage are they going to do? Is he chrono boosting? No. Not yet. Even needs to use this gate in a way and make a warp gate out of it. There we go. And now there is one Overlord. Scouts it. Where's the Observer? Uses the Warp Prism for the sentries. Uses the Warp Prism for the sentries and the Vision onto the high ground. Warping in additional units. He can warp in some Zealots. Yes, there's no armor upgrade for the Lings, and wow, this is a massacre. This is a massacre. The sentries, the Zealots, and the Vision onto the high ground. He takes down every single Zergling there is. Nerciho is dropping down in supply, and he can only use Zerglings. He can only use Zerglings at this point. Neytpoh with a beautiful position here, and he is taking down unit after unit. Zerglings, they won't be enough. With a Warp Prism, he could warp in additional Zealots. This would put an end to Nerciho's attempt to win this game, but as it is, it already looks very, very grim. And here comes the Warp Prism, and he is warping in additional units. He's warping in Stalkers. It does not really matter what he's going to do at this point, because there's just nothing that Nerciho can do about it. 9 Infestors, they might be what he needs in order to get back into the game, but it's already too late, as now his lair is going to die. He's losing the lair, he's losing most of his Zerglings, the Zealots, the Stalkers. They are just too much for him to deal with. All the tech is gone, the evolution chambers will be picked off. These upgrades are not going to finish. The queens are going to die. Infestors are being picked off as well. And these fungals, they are not enough. Losing most of the infestors already without the fungals being cast as well. This is kinda it. DTs are in the base. There's no detection. GG Nerciho style, and now the game is tied. The best of 3 series is tied, and we are heading into the third map.